real, it's the next episode.
What is up, mangoes? Welcome to another episode, as in first episode. If you haven't already, this is going to be actually my third episode of this. I just switched over from a different channel, so if you have not yet, go down into the description. I will leave a link to the first and second episodes, or most likely just the first episode of this playthrough. And so be sure to go check that out before watching this. So yeah, let's get right into this. I just realized I restarted. That one. Yeah, it's that one. Okay. We're good now. We're good now. I still can't get a hold of her. Were there guests over today? When I checked the clock, it was past 10 o'clock already. Since then, I tried calling Shigure several times, but couldn't get through to her. And just like that, it had already gotten this late. I've never gone this long without hearing from Shigure. I really didn't understand my family's schedule at all. Oh, you know what time it is. Yeah, we're good now. Gotta do that at least once every video, you know? Okay. Great start, taking a bath. Okay then. Okay. Hey, none of that. I'm no pervert. Well, depends on who you ask. You haven't even grown that much. What are you two talking about? Oh, I'm sorry. It's true. Vanilla, you're the one changing the subject. In any case, don't worry about the bath. You two need to get ready to go home. She's gonna say we are home already. I'm calling it. Close enough. Same thing. Her eyes are so wide right now. It's like staring into my soul. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Stop feigning ignorance, you two. Cut that out. Two of them looked my way, about to distract me again. Since Shigure isn't picking up, I'll take you two home. So go get ready to leave. Choco and Vanilla turned away from me and cast their gazes downward. Returning home on the same day I'd moved out seemed to be such a stupid idea that I did hesitate a bit. There was no other way. Nor was there time for excuses. I looked towards Choco and Vanilla as they hung their heads in silence and continued on. Listen up, you two. I'm going to open my bakery. I've got no one to rely on, so I don't know how things will turn out. With all that's going on, I don't know if I can take care of you two. Get it? I mean, it's already going to be difficult enough just looking after myself. It was a quiet voice I could barely hear. Chocolate said something with her head down. What did you say? I came closer and asked her to repeat herself. Wow, the anger. I'm so scared. Ah, wait! Hey, Chocola! Did she just... That sound effect. Ah! Wait! Stop! Vanilla, why are you running away too? It's dangerous, so stop running around. If you fall, you'll get hurt.
猫にそんな心配はご不要。人型でも猫は猫。さささ。
Maybe so in Chocola's case, but aren't you bad with physical activity? Come on, I've got you now, Chocola.
いやー、ご主人様のエッチ、どこ触ってるんですか？ご主人、ショコラの胸もろ触ってる。もうわしづかみ。
Had a feeling. I am not. It's because you two are running around.
スキアリです。
Hey, stop it. You're still going to run? Yeah, I've got you, Vanilla.
こちょこちょこちょこちょこちょ。
Wow, Chocolate, stop. Really, stop. Chocolate.
ナイスアシストショコラ。
Great acting right there. Like I said, stop running! The two of them didn't listen to a word I said as they continued to mess with me. And that was how the first night went. Good start, good start. For now, I'll let you stay, but only for tonight. I don't have guest beds or futons, okay? While all that was happening, 11 o'clock became midnight. Even if I took them home, everyone was sure to be asleep by now. The one glimmer of hope I had that Sugar Ray would call me back didn't happen. So I decided that taking them home tomorrow was my first priority.
もちろんご主人様のベッドで寝ます。私もご主人のベッドで我慢する。
Cleverly, they had even brought pajamas. Just how much planning went into their schemes anyway? Really? If you two sleep there, where will I?
一緒に寝てくれないんですか？この子に及んで。ご主人は人の男子なのに往生際が悪い。順番はご主人、ショコラ、私でいい。
Thought I turned those off. Apparently I didn't.
にゃー、ご主人様とバニラに囲まれて幸せにゃー。
Oh, wait. Turn that off. Okay. I swear I turned that off. Okay, I think we're good now. Don't get ahead of yourself, you two. A single bed for 3 people is too crowded.
じゃあ押しかけたのはショコラたちですし、ここでいいですよ。猫らしく丸まって寝ますし。贅沢は言わない私たち、超けなげ。猫の鏡。
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to skip. I watched the two of them lie down and curl up on the floor of an empty room without even curtains. That's way too pitiful of a sight to be called praiseworthy.
引っ越ししたばかりで段ボールたくさんありますよね。
They're gonna sleep in a
作
box.
ったらあったかいって聞いたし、なんとかなる気がする。
That's something only strange people would say. Where did these cat girls get this information from anyways? Well, they've probably read a lot of books and watched TV in Shigeru's room. Chocolate isn't good with kanji characters, so she only reads picture books though. Excuse me. Ah, whatever. That wasn't a screen. Whatever. You two go sleep in my bed. It still gets pretty cold at night in April after all.
そしたらご主人様はどうするんですか？ショコラの隣？
I'm going to sleep on the sofa in the living room. The sofa can fit one person and there's air conditioning in there if I need it.
ダメですよ。それならショコラがソファーで寝ますから。ご主人様はバニラと一緒にお布団で寝てください。
I don't know.
私こそソファーのが落ち着く。ショコラとご主人でベッド使えばいい。
Who do I side with? They moved quickly towards me like lions catching their prey. I placed my hands on their heads and spoke in a clear and stern voice. Listen up. I will sleep on the sofa, and you two will sleep in my bed. Those are your master's orders, understood?
ご主人様。
Oh, I made him sad. I do this a lot. I need to be a better person. Stop. I said it like that deliberately. The two of them looked as if they wanted to say something, but they hesitated. They lowered their heads apologetically.
ごめんなさい。ご主人様。ごめんなさい。ご主人。
They mustered out. They looked like they were on the verge of tears. Their obedience had the exact opposite of the effect I expected. It filled me with guilt. I felt a prickling sensation in my chest. That pain left me as I sighed and rubbed the two of them on the head. Come on, get going.
はい。
Wow, I'm rude. Good night. If anything happens, call for me right away.
はい。おやすみなさい。ご主人様。おやすみ、ご主人。
I gently rubbed their heads of the two dispirited cat girls once more. See you in the morning. With that said, I turned the lights off in the room.
ご主人様。本当にごめんなさい。迷惑をかけてしまって。
Oh, now I feel so bad. Her vanishing voice echoed slightly in the darkened room. The pain in my heart from before became even sharper. I swallowed that pain and replied cheerfully, "It's okay. If it's just for one night, don't worry about
主
it.
人様。
Now then, go to sleep." I really shouldn't act on my emotions, huh? I laid down on the sofa. I sighed while staring at the ceiling. If I gave in to my emotions, the result would just lead to more sadness. If I used kind or hopeful words, they would all end up as lies. It's pretty uncool of me to be so passive like this. While I continued to pile on insults and make excuses for my actions, I closed my eyes and waited for sleep to take over.
Nekopara.
You know what? I'm actually gonna keep going. I'll get in 2 parts here.
その件に関しては、ショコラとバニラの意思を尊重したいと思います。
They get to stay.
ショコラとバニラがちゃんと納得したら迎えに行きますので。
Was what she told me when I was finally able to get in touch with her. Without any margin of negotiation space, I was struck down. But Shigure, even if you say that, I don't think chocolate and vanilla
とこ
will...
ろで兄様、この妹目に今朝の愛のささやきを。
Don't make it sound like it's a daily ritual or something. In any case...
すみません。お父様から呼ばれましたので、愛してますわ、兄様。ではまた。
Ah, wait, Shigure! She hung up on me. That bitch. Seriously! As the ruthless electronic buzz of the dropped call echoed, I stared at my cell phone. And here I thought that I could sort all this out if I could just talk to Shigure.
はい。朝ごはん美味しいですね。ご主人様のご飯はいつでも美味しいですにゃ。ショコラ、ほっぺにケチャップついてる。
Just saying, there's no ketchup on chocolate's cheek in this. They should have put it there.
芸術的に可愛い。舐めてあげちゃう。ペロペロ。
The cat girls in question were happily stuffing themselves with sandwiches. These sandwiches incidentally contained tomato, cheese, and lettuce. With an over-easy fried egg tucked inside of all that, it was a simple meal. Breakfast was pretty much like this. You two are definitely going home today,
ご主
okay?
人様はショコラたちといるの楽しくないですか？ショコラは楽しいですよ。もうそれは今世紀最大級に。昨晩はご主人だって結構お楽しみだったくせに。
Stop with the deliberately misleading words. I sighed at the happy-go-lucky mindset. I took the opportunity to fill their empty glasses with milk. The eating habits of cat girls are pretty much the same as those of humans, so that part was straightforward. Of course, what they liked and disliked depended on each individual cat girl. In the end, I wasn't able to get everything put away yesterday. Today, I really do have to start getting ready for the bakery's opening too. That's why I don't have time to relax and play with you two. Be good girls and go home. I said that to them with a sandwich in my hand.
ここにショコラがいたら、ご主人様は迷惑ですか?
She put her sandwich down on her plate, and just like yesterday, she looked at me with upturned eyes. Yeah, it was a problem. I answered her clearly.
そうですか。
Oh, dang it, I skipped her part again. I keep doing that. I need to stop. Her shoulders drooped more than before. The ears which sat atop her head drooped downheartedly too.
ショコラ。
Unable to make fun of anything, Vanilla could only look on with concern. Wow, I really am a douche. The pain from last night pricked at my heart again. I tilted the already cooled coffee cup. As my emotions dulled, unimpeded by my judgment.
それでも、ショコラはご主人様のところにいたいです。
I mean, if it were my choice, they'd be staying, but, you know, Cashew decides, nope, they gotta go home. Her usually always perky ears were drooping. Chocolate was speaking clearly under her own volition. Violation.
ショコラがいるなら、私もここにいる。
If Chocolate is here, then I am too.
私もここにいたいと思う。
Don't know why I read her part, whatever. Vanilla's usually blank expression did not change. Yep, that's how she always looks, just like this. However, she showed me her strong determination. I don't remember Chocolate or Vanilla ever being this disobedient. That thought stayed at the back of my mind. But if I was going to be swayed by that, then I wouldn't have said this. That understood. What do we have here?
ご注文ありがとうございます。ロイヤルウッドです。ご注文いただきましたティーセットの配達にお伺いしました。ではこちらお店の中に運んじゃいますね。こちらの段ボールで全部ですね。では間違いなければ受領書にサインをいただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
She smiled brightly and brought out the invoice along with the pen. Okay, let's see. I looked over the sales invoice I received once more. Somehow this doesn't look like what I ordered.
本当ですか？それは品物が違う。
No, the stuff I ordered is in here too, but I looked over the pile of the boxes inside the bakery. Inside my tiny bakery was a mountain of boxes. A mountain! It was as if the inside of the bakery had become completely made of boxes. As you can see, we don't need this much tableware inside a bakery.
すみません。すぐに本社に確認しますので、少々お待ちいただいてもよろしいでしょうか。大変申し訳ございません。こちらのミスで別の注文書と混じってしまっていたようでして、水月様の方もすぐにご入りようと思いますので、もしよろしければ注文分の食器を受け取っていただければと思うのですが。
Accept this order? Huh. From all this? The mountain of cardboard boxes towered over everything. I was at a loss for words. Every box was of equal size. I wouldn't know what was inside each of them without opening them up. On top of that, looking at the sales invoice, I could see that they all contained expensive tea sets and tableware. And if I accepted it all, it would be a lot of work to deal with all the new items. There's still things that need doing in advance of my bakery's opening, so I don't mind accepting these. But it's going to take a while to deal with all of
も
this.
ちろん私もお手伝いさせていただきますので、私も次の配達に行かないといけないですし。
Look, you don't need to put all this pressure on me. From looks of it. Shouldn't I say from the looks of it? It would take 2 hours or more. But to have it re-delivered would take double the effort too. Oh, they're sneaking. That's right! I have a lifeline!
にゃですか？
Hiring people to do it for me.
猫ちゃんたち本当に助かりました。ありがとうございます。本当にありがとうございます。では私はこれで失礼させていただきますね。
Adios. I'm exhausted. I glanced at the tableware we had finished organizing, lowered myself into a chair and relaxed my shoulders.
ご主人様、冷たいお茶です。どうぞ。
Thanks, Chocolate. Don't mind if I do. I downed the cold tea in one gulp. Somehow or another, the light meal tableware had arrived. Soon, I really had to get the bakery ready for its opening. I did say I needed any help I could find it. And I really did need help this time.
褒めて褒めて褒めて褒めて。
I could sense the praise me aura coming from Chocolate. She had a wide smile on her face and was in a ready stance to receive my approval. Thanks. I couldn't have done it without you two.
ご主人様に褒めてもらっちゃったよ、バニラ。
Oh, here comes Vanessa. Oh, there she is.
柱の陰から見守ってた甲斐があったね。よしよし。ショコラ、ご主人様の役に立てましたね。やっぱりご主人様一人じゃお仕事大変だと思うんです。猫の手でも存分に役に立つ。私たちがいなかったらまだ仕分け続行中だと思う。
Hey, you two are getting a bit too close. They leaned forward towards me for emphasis. It is true that without you two around, this would have been a real problem. But that's a different issue than the one from before. You two have to go back home. Besides, it's not like I could ask you two to work for me or anything, okay?
そうですか。やっぱりダメですか。
Oh, she's backing away from me. Her shoulders drooped along with her ears and tail. And that feeling came back. That was last night. You know, the one in the chest came back again. The enthusiasm she showed earlier had completely disappeared. She sighed deeply and looked disheartened.
お掃除でもしてきます。せっかくですし。
She trudged up to the second floor, still dejected. Chocolate isn't an idiot. I knew she was pushing herself to be bright and full of energy. But even so, this wasn't something I was going to easily change my mind about. It was all the more with how much she cared for me. Excuse me.
私たちがいたらそんなに迷惑？悪い子？
She spoke quietly in her usual way. Vanilla tilted her head as she asked that question. You two aren't bad cat girls, and that's why I can't have you here.
悪い子じゃないのにダメなの？
It's because you two are good cat girls that I can't allow it. She blinked as she took in my words. It was almost as if she was trying to peer inside my heart. She stared directly at me, long and hard.
難しい。猫にはそういうのはわからない。好きならそばにいたい。少なくとも私はそう思うけど。
Vanilla.
チョコラのところ行ってくる。
With those words, she went upstairs. The sound of her small footsteps slowly disappeared, and before long I couldn't hear them anymore. Humans are hard to understand? Huh? Inside the bakery, now devoid of anyone but myself, I repeated those words she had just said to me. Now that I think about it, that's a pretty inconsistent way of thinking, isn't it? Cats do not understand that. Having heard that said aloud, I began to understand what it really meant. It must be pretty nice to live the simple life of a cat girl, huh? I pondered as I looked at the name of the bakery affixed to the window. With a bitter smile, I began to clean up the tea sets that had arrived earlier.
Nekopara! あれ、今日はあのたこ焼き屋がいない。
Okay, so I'm going to end it here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'm actually probably going to start doing longer episodes like this, just so that the series gets over a little bit faster, because I have a feeling this is a pretty long game. So I'm going to end it here, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions, leave it down in the comments below. Be sure to hit that like button, and if you aren't already, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and remember, stay sweet.